Good morning. Glad to be with you once again on the Gallo Radio Show, SuperTalk Mississippi, streaming at supertalk.fm. Of course, on your SuperTalk Mississippi radio stations covering all 82 counties, including Smith County, which is where we are today. We are in Raleigh for the opening of the Smith County Emergency Hospital, and we're happy to be joined by Angela Pickering right now. She is the mayor here in Raleigh, Mississippi, won in a special election about 3 years ago. Today is the qualifying deadline for the upcoming mayoral election, and she told me just a moment ago that she has qualified. Madam Mayor, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Great to be with you.
It's wonderful to be with you.
I appreciate that very much. So let's start with where we are right now. Smith County, the city of Raleigh, have been without emergency services, healthcare, or a hospital for over 2 decades, 25 years. And we've got the grand opening of this facility, and you just look around. It's just incredible. It's such a nice facility, and what a great partnership with Covington County Hospital.
That's wonderful.
Tell us about it from your perspective. How did this happen? How did you get the work done between the city and the Board of Supervisors and Covington County Hospital to make this a reality?
Well, Mr. Joe Talley is wonderful. Yep, in the town of Raleigh. He helps with our economic development to make things work. He go out and find out what he can bring to the table, to the town, and this for the county, and he brings it back to the Board of Supervisors. And he also includes me as being the mayor for help, whatever he need me to help with. And we started working on it, and Mr. Joe have did a wonderful job with this, to come and, let me know that the hospital is coming and, some upcoming things that need to be done. And I told him whatever need to be done with the city part, I'm willing to work with them and help. So that's how we got this all started. Mr. Joe Talley is the founder of everything of this.
What has the reaction been from the people who live here, from your constituents, in knowing that there will be a hospital here? And look, this is not a place where you're coming to get cancer surgery, but for minor emergencies and getting you to a place for stability, and if transfers are needed or basic services, they can happen here. What has that meant to the residents here?
It meant a lot to the residents, because one thing about it, we don't have to drive to McGee now.
Right.
We can come straight here to Raleigh. So that's wonderful. I feel like that's a big access to this town, because we haven't had it. And with that being said, it's wonderful that the services is here available for us. And if I feel like everybody is wonderful, everybody's excited about it. I'm very excited about it, because it will help us generally to actually, you can come to Raleigh to the emergency room, and you will not have to drive anywhere else. And the people really appreciate it, because they need it. The services is well needed, and it's been needed for a long time. And I'm thankful, grateful about it. It's coming, because one thing that we need in Raleigh is helping one another, and this hospital is a big access to help the people.
Sure. Tell me about Raleigh, Mississippi. I honestly don't know a ton about this town. I've been through here, haven't been here a lot. I know there have been some incredible athletes that have come out of here who have gone on to have great success in college and professional careers. But the city of Raleigh.
The city of Raleigh is wonderful. It's small, but sweet, and that's how I describe it.
Small but sweet.
Small
I like
but
that.
Sweet. Mm-hmm. And we are a town that's united, and we joining each other. And it's wonderful to have the town to come together. I like it, and I love it, to where everybody can work with one another. Mm-hmm. That's my most important thing in this town. If you can work with one another, that would be access to this town, because that's what the town needs. We need a town that's going to unite together to help to bring things into Raleigh. And I feel like with that, everybody is looking forward to moving forward in Raleigh. And you need that. I mean, with everybody moving forward and helping one another, whenever somebody needs something, everybody know everybody. And a lot of people say sometimes that ain't good, but in other words, it is good at times.
That's called living in Mississippi,
that's called living in
right?
Mississippi, that's right. And when you got a small town, that's what it means.
Yeah.
Everybody know everybody. And I feel like it's really a blessing to have everybody know everybody, because we look out for each other.
You said that in a nice way. Everybody knows everybody. There are other people that say everybody up in each other's business, too.
Well, that might happen, too. But I try to mind my own business.
I understand that.
And sometimes it don't work like that with other people. But, people have their options and their opinions of anything that's their opinion. So my opinion is sweet and it's nice, and we just got to work with each other.
All right, so all across Mississippi, from the northern part of the state all the way down to the coast, east to west, you have small towns that have some sort of festival, right? Whether it's a music festival or an arts festival or a food festival. And you told me Raleigh did not have one of those until recently, and now you do.
Yes, sir. When I took this job, I got sworn in February the 24th, 2022, which will be 3 years coming next month.
Right.
Well, this month. And
next week?
Yeah, next week.
How about that?
Matter of fact, that's right. Yeah. So we haven't had anything here. We had Heritage Festival, and it lasts like one day for about 4 or 5 hours.
Okay.
And that's all they had. So I prayed about it, and I wanted to bring something to the town that would be beneficiary to everybody, and everybody will enjoy. So I said that I want to try to see about doing a 3-day festival. And when I asked the ladies and told them about it, and they was like, Mayor, you sure this will work? And I said, well, you just don't know. You're dealing with a fighter.
Okay.
I fight for things that I want. And I feel like this would be great for my town. So with that, I said, look, well, I'm going to work on it, and I feel like it will happen. So I went out and I asked, I talked to the board about it, and I said, well, if we get a committee, and we can't pay nobody to do this, so we need to form a committee. So I asked every one of them to get somebody in their ward to help that's going to donate their time and help make this happen.
Okay.
They did. Everybody got somebody, appointed somebody, and they did. When they did, they came back to me with the person that they appointed, and we got a committee together, formed a committee, and we talked about it, had meetings and everything, and I said, I feel like we can get this done. And they was like, you sure we can? I said, we can get this done within a matter of time. All it just takes is work.
Okay.
You got to have the work and effort to make it work. And I got that 100% because I give it my all.
All right, so Mayfest is what it's called?
Mayfest, yes, sir. We created the name of it, and we said Mayfest. So Mayfest this year will be 8th, 9th, and 10th.
Okay.
That's the dates. Thursday will be Gospel Night. That's first. And we have the arts and the crafts, and we have live entertainment as well. And the live entertainment, my Thursday night will be gospel.
Okay.
So I like to interact with my school and ask the school kids would they perform for me as well as other singers.
Sure.
So I go out and get other gospel singers and stuff to come, and they do it on Thursday nights. And then Friday night will be R&B and country.
Okay.
So that's how we do Friday night. And last year we partnered with the 4-H, and they came up with the rodeo. So we had a rodeo.
Oh, really? Love rodeo.
We had a rodeo, and the rodeo was successful. Everything was great, and it turned out really well, really well. And then what I do, I have vendors that the town have actually dealt with in the past, like that people that we buy supplies from.
Sure.
I ask them for donations.
Okay.
So that's how the Mayfest. Mayfest is not funded by town money, nowhere whatsoever. It's money that I ask the vendors would they donate to make Mayfest happen.
Gotcha.
And they willing to donate to me to make this happen, and that's how Mayfest happens. Mayfest happens with the donations from the people, and I appreciate everything that they does to make this work because it's been successful.
All right, so May 7th, 8th, and 9th?
No, May 8th, 9th, and 10th.
Well, maybe they just want to come a day early.
But they
just start 8th, 9th, and 10th. Not the 7th, 8th, May 8th, 9th, and 10th. What's the community buy-in been like? Good crowds, people showing up, having a good time?
Had really good crowds.
And gotten to the point where they look forward to this?
They look forward to this. And on Saturday morning, we have a car show.
Okay.
I have Mr. Matt Crompton. He helps me. He partnered with me. I went to him and asked him would he help with a car show. I don't know anything about a car show. But I asked him would he help and make it work, and he said, yes, ma'am, he will. So he came and he do a car show for me on Saturday mornings. We get all the guys together with the old antique cars, and they come out and they bring the old antique cars, and we have judges that come around and they judge the cars, and they get trophies. So
very cool.
We have it on, that's on Saturday mornings, the car show. And then, like I said, that Saturday night, we go that Saturday night, live entertainment starts like 6 o'clock. So R&B and country, that live entertainment, and then that food show, the adventures of the people coming out and eating and everything, just, to the food trucks. Everybody love it. They like the food trucks. Everybody like food. Who don't like food? So it's something different.
You want a cookie?
No,
I've got
sir.
cookies over here.
They
say these have been featured on, what'd you tell me, the Today Show? Huh? Southern Living, the ice sugar cookies, and then I don't know. I just need a cookie for breakfast.
Just need a cookie for breakfast.
That's right. Obviously, good stuff happening here in Raleigh, Mississippi. We've only got a minute left. As we go toward the break, your vision for the future, because you told me you were going to run again.
Yes, sir.
You wanted to do this. You're going to stick with it.
Yes, sir.
You do have an opponent, at least one that's qualified. What is your vision for Raleigh moving forward?
My vision is continuous doing what I'm doing. Infrastructure was my main thing when I came in, and reuniting everybody together. And I feel like I done that.
And want to continue.
And I want to continue. Infrastructure is a whole lot better than what it's been in years here in Raleigh. So continuous infrastructure needs to be more updated.
We're talking about roads, bridges, police
we don't
department,
have any,
everything?
My police department is wonderful. My infrastructure with my water is a whole lot better than what it was. We're working on our sewer infrastructure to get out it where it needs to be. And I feel like it just move forward. We need to move forward. And by moving forward, it's continually updating, and we need to do some paving.
Understand that. Really appreciate your time this morning. Congratulations on the opening of this beautiful new facility.
Thank you, and I'm excited about it.
Mayor Angela Pickering in Raleigh, Mississippi, joining us on this Friday morning on the Gallo Radio Show. Super Talk Mississippi. We're back with you right after this.